How are you guys? Live here at UFLY Simulator, Claudio Teixeira and Mr. Da Silva.
How are you doing today?
My very good friend for over 20 years, 25 I guess. Yeah,
Something like that.
yeah. We were kids. Now the gray hair is coming apart. What can we do? Right, Captain?
I love my gray hair.
Good for you. I don't like it.
You know how long it took me to grow this gray hair, Claudio?
Yeah, 50 plus 60. 60 years. Because I wasn't your...
You should have supposed to say that.
Too bad. Sorry. Guys, we're having fun already here. We haven't started yet. But welcome to UFLY Simulator live stream on this beautiful Friday. Black Friday in Canada and America, actually. Just after Thanksgiving yesterday. And pretty much it's a month away tonight for Christmas Eve.
Yes, it is.
Yes, Christmas coming.
Uh-huh.
Santa Claus is coming to town.
Everybody buy their presents for everybody?
Yeah.
Most likely not.
And you know what? This Sunday we have the Santa Claus parade in Toronto.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
There you go.
So are we live on the other ones too? Can I talk to the camera here? Hey guys, Claudio Teixeira here from UFLY Simulator. Welcome to our live stream again on this Friday evening. We have a beautiful flight prepared for you guys. We are flying a beautiful Austrian Airlines livery 777, of course, that's our simulator. And we are flying tonight from Munich, Germany, to Innsbruck.
Innsbruck, oh.
In Austria.
That's the one in between the mountains, eh?
Yes, that's the same as we did last one. And we just fixed this scenario.
The only difference is the runway's a little bit longer.
Oh, yeah. No, the only difference is
I'm
flying tonight.
Okay.
Right on, my friend. But anyway, that's my turn to fly. Anyway, guys, this is one of the scenarios we have here for our clients at UFLY Simulator. So, Gabriel, we're just going to talk quickly here about our scenario here, what our flight is going to be. So, the airport code from Munich is Echo Delta Delta Mike. And then Lima Oscar Whiskey India, that's Innsbruck. Okay, so we're going to start the engines at gate 2. That's where we are right now. Plane is outside. We're going to push back. We're going to turn left, or mean tails right. Then we're going to tax to show us the way.
Yeah, well, there's a little... Okay, so let's see if I don't push the wrong button and disappear. Okay, so we're going to push back, as you can see here. And then we're going to go off the tarmac here, and we're going to make a left turn on November. Okay? November all the way down to Alpha 1. Alpha 1 will go on the runway 08 left. Okay? And that's what it...
And that's the one that we have?
Yeah.
So runway 08 left, that means we are flying heading 080. So this particular runway, as you guys can see here, has a 1 degree of magnetic deviation. That's why we have a heading to 081. We're going to climb initially to 6,000 feet, and our climb speed will be 180. So this is all set. Our auto throttles has been set already. And from there, Captain, if you want to show our good views here with a little Mickey Mouse pointer. Okay.
All right.
We are flying straight to Delta Mike 437, then Delta Mike 047 to 10,000 feet, which is going to be the second waypoint right there.
Right there, yeah.
Okay. Then we do another turn to Delta Mike 411 to 22,000.
Which we don't see here, so if you want to turn that a little bit.
Yes, I can, my captain, of course.
And we get a better picture here of that.
Then to Elman to 14,000 feet. Then to WY 813 to 8,000. And I'll show you more.
Yeah, press the... see if that helps.
Oh, actually,
would help. One's better.
Would help, yeah.
Okay. See that one? If that one goes all the way out.
So this is
we
basically...
can't really see that well, but...
I will show you guys better as we get closer to all those little stars here. Those are waypoints. Okay, so our flight time will be about 39 minutes. It's a short flight once again. We're going to do a beautiful flight on the Alps. And right now, Captain, as you guys can see, Guys, we have a little technical issue problem with a camera on the outside, so we can't show the outside view. Unfortunately, we're gonna try to run to the electronic stores tomorrow or Monday to get some new cables on the USB. So we lost one of the cameras outside, but that's a beautiful Austrian plane. First things to do, Captain, the walk around. So of course, it's cold outside, and you're the captain, you're a very good friend of mine. You're gonna say, Claudio, you go outside and do the walk around.
It's too cold. Yeah, today I would say that.
Yeah, for sure. So I'm looking for the engine, the wings, the tires, the brake pads. I'm looking for the fuselage. I'm trying to see if there's any physical damage or any wear and tears. Now, looking to behind the plane, as I like to move the cameras, and I'm just gonna zoom in a little bit. That's the APU right there, guys. Auxiliary power unit. And right now, Captain Da Silva, you can show that
it's
APU
running right
is
now.
running.
Yep.
Okay, that's good for now. So I'm gonna just zoom out here, put on the other side view, and come back inside. Okay, so Captain Da Silva, we're gonna go quickly here
Gonna use that one, okay?
for a little bit more details checklist. Okay.
All right.
So right now we have the pre-flight checklist. We have the battery switch on right here. Okay. We have oh boy, when I put a reflex I can see it. We have all the pre-flight selects, auto, ground, closed. That's the electrical. We have the thrust sim compensation on auto, which is right there on auto.
Yes.
We have the cabin utility lights on. As you guys can see, the lights are on. Now we have left and right bus switches on auto. Right there with Gabriel's Da Silva hand. And backup generator switches are on.
Right here.
Perfect.
Well, it says off, but the actually on.
They,
So once we get the engines going,
they
off.
on auto.
Yeah, it's
So,
kind of an auto thing.
ADU, which is the GPS location, it's also on.
Yep.
And it's right
That's
there.
right there. Yep.
Good, we already did that. And FMC, which is the flight management computer.
This one. There's
We already set all the flight information. So, as we mentioned to you guys, our position right now, we are from Echo Delta Delta Mike, and our route will take us to Lima Oscar Whiskey India. Okay, we're gonna take off on runway 08 left. That's perfect. Captain, we have also a preparation checklist for the cockpit. Window heat is on.
is on. Yes.
Perfect.
Check.
Primary left and right engine hydraulics pumps are now on.
These one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
On the ones on the outside,
They're
left
off right now.
left and right. So
Okay,
let's
so
put it on.
Let's put it on.
And we also gonna leave the C1, C2 electric hydraulic pumps off. Okay.
C1 and C2.
No smoking signs on. Nobody can smoke in the plane anyways. We're gonna put that on. Right there, no smoking sign
Okay.
on. That's perfect. And seatbelt signs. Let's put it on. Passengers already coming in. We can put it on. So
Okay.
we're getting ready to it.
Yep.
And engine start selectors. They're on normal. Perfect, perfect. Auto start switch.
Is
On.
on auto. Yep.
Okay. And left forward fuel pump on. So that's mean the first
That
one.
there. Yep. You can
We
do
leave it
that.
on for the APU as well. Okay. Anti-ice. We're gonna leave that on already as required. Auto, auto, auto. Go for it, my captain.
Okay.
Perfect.
Recycle these ones.
Good. So now on the packs here, okay, which is the bleed air, we're gonna say left and right pack control switches auto, which
And
they are.
It usually stays on auto. Now, can I add something to this?
Yes, you can, of course. You're my
Well,
captain.
On the 777, they're usually on constant unless we have other issues. But on a 737, we have to fool around with those.
Oh,
There's a little bit more work to that.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, but it's always good to check in case of the
No,
pilots
we
before
must,
us.
we must check.
Right?
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
good. That's good. Personalization panel. Everything on personalization is on auto, and that's how we're gonna leave it for now. Okay. And man, the lights is really bad on me now. I'm gonna have to change the glasses, guys. Auto throttle, we have set disconnect.
Disconnect, but we'll
LNAV,
turn it
VNAV
on.
as required, and I'll
Right.
put my flight director on. That's
All
good.
right.
So we're now pretty much ready for the pushback. Of course, in a simulator, there's no passengers. Right here, we have some special passengers, the one behind the cameras.
Yes.
So, are you guys all ready? Everybody's buckle up? Okay, so we're gonna do this.
Flight attendants prepare for gate departure.
Okay, so we can put that on.
And
so
Gabriel is on the radio today. So we're gonna do this. Gabriel, you're gonna talk on the radio, okay?
All right. So are we?
UFLY
We are ready for
Simulator.
push back.
Yes.
We are.
Hold on.
Yes. So like a pushback, please. Parking brake set. So now we're just waiting for him to hook up to the bottom of our front wheel. And now he requested to release brake. The brake's released. And he's pushing us back.
So
I guess they have two carts. There's one over there left over.
let's continue with checklist, Captain.
Okay.
Fuel
So we
pumps
got
on.
pumps on, pump on. Well, Claudio, I usually turn them all on. If there's no fuel in the center, automatically they tell us to turn it off.
Exactly.
Okay.
You got
So
it.
that's
Hydraulic pump. So let's do
So
everything
just
on. Leave the
on,
valves
yeah.
on. Perfect. And one more thing we must do, Captain. Unfortunately, after 9/11, we must lock the door behind us,
oh yes,
which is right here. And I'll do it
it's
for you,
on the
Captain.
bottom here, right in the area
Before
here.
anybody could come into the cockpit, enjoy the flight. 9/11. What can I do? And
All right, so we have clear
and
to
just
start up.
Thank you.
Okay.
All right. So I'm gonna change the screens for you for the engines.
Yes.
Both sides.
Okay.
So,
now,
Captain, start left engine, please.
Correct.
Because we are turning left.
all right.
So the outbound engine.
So now we look down here, and we're seeing, over here too. Claudio has the same one, and we have a yellow again, Claudio. We have to check that out.
That's the way.
Now.
Yeah, Mandalorian now. I'm Mandalorian. That's the way.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Anyway,
that's
so
the way.
and
Anybody
one
watch the Mandalorian?
and one is started, and two is the turbines inside, compressors, and we already have oil pressure. So Claudio put on the fuel. 20 seconds later,
Parking brake is set.
yeah, everything's happening pretty quick, and
Bye bye. Ciao. Au revoir. Auf Wiedersehen.
all right. So we're just waiting for the engine to settle. Once it's settled, we will do the next one. And how we know it's settled, because this little button up here will click
Come
on
to normal.
to normal, all automatically.
There you go.
There we go. Okay, now we're good to start the other one. And the same thing, we're looking for the N1. It's already started. That's the big fan in the front. And 2 is the compressors and turbines inside. It's on a separate shaft, by the way. And we're just waiting for the oil pressure to about 8 on the scale here. And there we go. And we wait for the fuel pressure, some fuel to go in. And there we go. We have ignition. Perfect. Okay. So we just let that settle a little bit, and we can go on our way. Okay, we need a clearance, don't we?
Yeah, we do, but let's go after start checklist. So
Okay.
engine anti-ice, auto.
Correct.
Perfect. Recalls.
Any recalls?
We have one recall, which is the TCAS. TCAS stands for Traffic
Oh,
Collision Avoidance System. So
yeah.
let's put on auto. There you go.
You got me on that one, because don't get me like that.
What good friends
I
are
know what
for.
it is, but sometimes the words
Yeah.
don't.
What good friends are for. Okay, now I'm going to put on
we're
auto.
so used to just doing a short form, yeah. Sometimes
Yeah.
we forget the whole
True.
word, right?
So, but remember, we have our viewers here and there on TikTok
Yes,
and on YouTube.
I'm glad you're on board.
So we're trying to teach everybody. And by the way, guys, we are not commercial pilots in any reason at all. So we just aviation, what can you say, lovers. Lovers doesn't sound good because you know lovers. And somebody's
we
laughing
are-
in the back. We can say aviation
Enthusiast.
enthusiast.
Enthusiast, yes.
Enthusiast, much better than
Wow,
lovers.
That's
You
a
guys are
better
goofy.
word.
We're in a goofy mood today.
No, guys. I mean, we do love aviation. We do love planes. And by the way, I'm just gonna have to use my disintegrator laser gun machine right to that guy in front of us.
Oh, he's coming
He's
in.
gone. He's gone. Only in the simulator we can do that. But anyway,
Okay, let's go on.
flaps to 5, and that's what we have right there, right? Flaps 5. We should
Yep.
talk about that a little bit more. So V1 speed, which is decision speed, will be 117. And that
And we-
actually,
we would see it on here.
that's what I should have it in my page, and you should have yours into
On,
legs. Legs.
Oh, legs page.
There you go. Okay. Flaps 5, that's what I have set up for the takeoff today. View 1 is 117, VR 138. V2 180, we have 180 there.
Check.
That means I'm the PF today, pilot flying.
Yeah, yes, you are.
So I'll have my
Claudio,
hands on the
move your-
throttle.
Move your left hand, and I can show them the FMC as you talk through.
Okay. Right.
Wait, you should can you zoom down here?
Can you zoom
Uh,
down here? Or down there is better?
I think down there is better.
Or
Okay.
this one? This one's more direct. I think.
Okay. Flaps 5, VREF speed, V speeds is 117 V1, 138 VR, and 180 V2. Okay. Flaps 5 and set, and green. Auto brakes to RTO.
RTO.
And we have received our final load sheet,
Yes, we have.
and flight deck door is locked. Okay, so we're ready to go. Usually on the real commercial airlines, only the captain will taxi the plane. But you know what?
We have two. on
We
this.
we are not airliners. Ha 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 ha. So I'm gonna taxi the plane. So we gotta fix this camera too, so we can show you guys the tiller. Okay.
All right, so Claudio, there's a couple of switches here that we usually do.
Just
but
one
it's-
for now.
Well, okay, I'll do one, but there's a few of them here that's not on the checklist.
Yeah. So talk to me.
All right, so the first one is the strobe lights.
No, strobe lights only on the runway.
Yep. Strobe lights on the runway.
Taxi
Okay,
lights.
thank you.
You're very welcome.
So we taxi lights, and then landing lights. We'll do it on the runway.
Too much light for now. So before we go, clear on the right.
Clear on the left.
Yes,
Perfect.
there
Can
you
we
go.
turn down the, can we turn down the floodlights on the MCP just a little bit?
Yes, we can. The MCP light is right
Right.
there.
Nope.
No, that's the overhead.
Oh, yeah.
Leave the
It's
overhead
It's right
one.
here.
Like
right
that?
here.
There we go. Perfect. Perfect.
You can turn the light off behind you as well, so make it a little
We
darker.
can see how it looks on camera. It may not look the best. Let me take a look.
I just wanted to see if we go a little darker, we'll make it nice as well.
Yeah, that might be too dark though. Yeah, it's
Oh,
too
yeah,
dark,
looks
too dark.
fantastic.
It's too dark on the camera though.
Yep.
Yeah, like this would help.
These-
No.
Turn yours on,
These-
Gabriel.
these-
Turn
these
yours
ones.
on.
Push
That's-
forward.
That
That's
might be
too
good.
bright.
This might be good.
Yeah.
But let's see how it looks on. Yeah, it's fine on TikTok as well. Okay. Let's
All
go for
right.
it.
Okay. So we wanted to find out, guys, on TikTok. Okay. We just had to get a new standard for the phone because last time the phone was sideways. Now I wanted to find out if anybody, especially a person who works in the company, is actually watching our TikTok tonight. And please let us know if it looks a little crazy because it's sideways. Tell us if it looks better standing up on the phone, okay? We wanted to find out. Captain, I have control.
You have control.
Power up a little bit. I'm going to use my tiller.
Oh, they're actually requesting your light to go off, Claudio. Go ahead and turn it off.
See? I told you.
How about this one?
Yeah. Okay. We'll
Guys,
try it.
tonight we're
Put-
going to the dark side.
Put the dome a little bit on.
Try it. We'll try it. No. Turn it all off. Just leave it off.
I think it looks cool too.
It's all right. Let's do it. Let's do it.
Yeah.
Let's try it today.
Right on, right on. It's a beautiful terminal though.
Does it look good on this camera here?
Yeah.
Okay, so Gabriel, you are in communication today. So you're talking to the ground right now. And they are telling us to go straight to, once again, just to refresh my memory.
Yeah. No, we'll go to the end of the tarmac, and then we'll actually, we got to go left here.
Okay.
It shows a little different on my map. So go left,
So basically,
and then we'll go right.
that's how we go right there,
Yeah,
correct?
and then we'll go right on.
Perfecto. C'est très bien, monsieur. C'est très bien. That's pretty much my French.
Très bien, monsieur.
Oh, mon Dieu.
Oh mon Dieu.
Oh, mon Dieu. Oh. Oh, mon chéri. Non, mon amour. Non, mon amour.
Bonjour to mon ami à
Yeah.
la stream.
There you go. Somebody's getting French talking as well. That's good. So turning left. So we're going to Charlie 1.
Yeah, we could go the next right, not this one, the next one,
Okay.
and then we should be going on to November.
So call me stupid, but Munich is in Germany, isn't it?
I have no idea.
Isn't it? Come on. Ryan?
Yeah,
It is, isn't it? Okay. Yeah.
So-
Munich.
it's a city in Germany.
November 1, and then November.
Okay.
So make a right here.
November 1. All right. So, Gabriel, can you show our audience what's the ground speed right now?
Okay. So our ground speed is located two places. Located here, okay, on the top left corner of the map, radar, and then the other one is down at the bottom here. I don't know if you can catch that, Ryan,
Let me pan down for you guys here. So,
here, or maybe
wanna look?
Claudio right here.
oh,
Ground
Okay.
speed right here.
But the best one is up here. They will catch this one.
yeah, I'm gonna zoom into that one there.
Yeah.
So let's pan in.
So there's always doubles of it. Well, in this case, is four indications.
Okay, so go ahead and point it out again there, Gabriel.
There's one here that we're 8 knots right now.
Yep.
And then the one down here, right in the corner of.
Yep. So what you guys are looking at right now is basically Gabriel's navigation screen as well as his primary flight display.
That's right.
And then to the right of that, you can see actually the auxiliary PFD, which is in case of emergencies, that small little
This
panel
one
there.
here.
Yep. And you can see that just to the right of that is actually the engine ICAS display. And it shows the auto throttle disconnect there because it's disconnected currently. But you can see a little bit of other information there as well. We have auto brake RTO, we have doors on auto, passenger signs on, and the APU running
Got it.
notification. And you can see the actual engine gauges there as well. Gabriel, if you want to point at those, the numbers that say 28 and 500
this one
there.
here?
Yep.
That's the big fan in the front.
Yep.
That's the power unit. They call it that gives us the most thrust.
Yep. And then at the bottom right of that screen, you can actually see the total fuel as well as the temperature as well.
Right down at the bottom here. Yep.
And our fuel is in kilos multiplied by 1,000.
Yep. So that's 30,900 kilos of fuel.
Alright, so we're going to go back to the set view again. And I just love this technology now, guys, making it my job much easier so I can give you guys pan in, zooms, and one click of a button and we go right back to the default view.
Okay, so Claudio, you could actually go to the first one here.
Which will be Bravo. Actually, it's Charlie.
Charlie. Okay.
Yeah, Charlie. We can see the sign right there, right?
Yeah, we'll take the little shortcut here.
No, actually,
They set to Alpha 1.
Oh, you know what? Why don't we take Bravo? There's a plane coming in anyways. I can see right there. And I can see on my TCAS here the plane is coming in.
Okay.
Actually,
so
there's
we
a
go-
few coming
We'll
in.
go to the next one to kill some
Okay.
time.
Okay. And besides, we're big guys, right? In a very good way.
Right on. Yeah, there's one coming in. So while Claudio's taxiing, I go again and check everything, see if we didn't miss anything by memory. There. Everything is looking good. We're going to put our runway lights on pretty soon. And the strobe lights, like Claudio and Ryan said. All right, so that's good. That one's good. And it looks like it checks out okay. We didn't... okay, by the checklist also. Okay. We're good. All right, so before takeoff checklist. Okay, we have flaps set at 5.
5
correct?
set green.
Okay. Transponders.
Transponders on.
Okay, flight controls. We have not checked.
We have that.
There we
Check that.
go.
There you go, guys.
Okay, can you
The
put the
importance
page
of the
down
flight
here?
controls.
Okay, so I'll check it and you'll check the rudder for me, okay? All right, so ailerons, they're good. Elevators, yeah, responding. And Claudio, if you want to check the rudder for
Okay,
me, since you
so
have your pedals on your
The
foot on the
rudders,
pedals.
left rudder, right rudder, all good.
Oh,
Excellent.
Check. Okay. All right, so where
You
are
can
we
turn
here?
the light on for the reading. I do need that.
Okay, so trim we done.
Trim, we have 6.0, and that's
And-
exactly what we have
okay,
here from
perfect.
the FMC.
And it's set. Alert crew.
Alert crew.
Yep. So we alert crew.
All right. You flight 777 Heavy. We are now clear to line up on runway 08 left. And I'm just going to make it again the navigation.
And
Actually, just after that plane land. So I have control now, Captain.
okay,
You can turn
so
the strobe lights
I
on.
can repeat that message for you. Is the tower will say 777, you are cleared. Winds calm. We're cleared to take off 08.
Strobe lights
left.
on. Strobe lights on, please.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
I was a tower. That's why I couldn't.
I know, I know.
Okay.
Taxi lights off. Runway lights on. Landing lights on. Taxi lights off.
Oh, these ones off.
All right. Everything on and off. Runway lights on. Taxi lights off. Gabriel. Off and on.
Runway lights. Yeah.
Oh, these on?
Yeah, of course. Runway. Runway. We on the runway. Gabriel, let me introduce you runway. Okay. I know. Too much light.
Too much light.
I know. Too much light. Okay, here we go, guys. We are clear to take off. Climb to 6,000 feet, maintain runway heading. And here we go. So throttles to halfway, or about 40% on N1, where we can see the engines pulling it up. Once they do and they're stable, I click the toggle. Keep my hand on the throttles. We've got thrust ref. And our beautiful engines roaring. Roar. Okay, speed is alive.
And speed of live check. 80
Eight.
knots.
Check.
And we cross check.
Hold.
We're good. V1. And rotate.
Here we go.
And we have.
Gear up, please.
Gear-
And of course,
Gear up. Okay.
can't resist that. All right.
We're gonna need some yoga for the pilots.
Yeah, shut up. We know. Sorry, not you guys. It's just the train. Yeah, too low train. Okay, perfect. Tower has tell us to increase our speed to 200 knots.
200. And just a minute here.
200.
Yeah. And 777. We are
200. 200.
We are 3,000.
And
climbing
flap-
to 6,000.
Flaps 1, please.
And flaps 1.
Okay.
And you fly 777. You're clear for 7,000. So one more come up. Okay. So you go one more, and then we're going to be climbing to sub 15. Oh, sorry, 14. It's 14,000, right? Let me get my little note here.
Yeah. We're clear to go first. Actually, we're going to 22,000. Flight level 220. So can you arm an LNAV
Yeah,
for
there
me,
was
please?
10,000 here and so on.
LNAV.
LNAV.
And let's go to speed. What's the tower has clear to speed to? 230.
Yeah, 240. It's good. It's
Okay.
good. We're still below 10,000. Flaps are 1.
Okay, we're clear
And
to
we
go
got-
to 10,000 feet.
And we have clear call
Flaps
up.
up.
Thank you.
Okay, 10,000.
Okay, so we're clear for 10,000. Okay. right, so we have. I gotta turn this one on.
Turn it on, my captain. After takeoff checklist, please.
All right, so gear up.
Up,
Gear
check.
is up. Flaps,
Up,
check. Anti-ice on auto,
auto.
check. Lights off. Not yet, but we will.
Got it.
Okay, and APU, we want to
Off.
turn it off?
Yes,
okay.
please.
And our button works perfectly.
Yeah, I know you fixed it yesterday. Okay.
Okay, after takeoff checklist complete.
All right. So I just pressed VNAV as well.
All right, so
So I'm going to correct a little bit to the right.
I'll get it after. We're good.
All right, let me know when you guys are ready for questions and comments.
Okay.
Oh, just
Right
about.
on. Just about, let it get to 10,000 feet, guys. I'm going to do one more turn. Gabriel, can you show where we are at the flight?
Yep. So we're gonna go to the next waypoint. I don't know which camera.
Here,
Here.
let me
This
pan
one
in.
here?
Give me a second.
Okay,
here.
so we're heading to.
Maybe you want to zoom in one
yeah,
more
I'm
time?
gonna zoom in.
Oh, yeah.
Gabriel, let's. You're gonna point to Claudio's one. I'm gonna zoom in there.
Okay. So Claudio, if you want to zoom yours.
I did already.
Yeah, I
It'll
gotta.
be light.
I gotta see mine too.
Yeah, it's good. I have a good view.
All right, so we're just passing Delta, Mike, Oscar 57. That's a waypoint that we use, and we're making a left turn, and we're going to the next waypoint, which is Echo Lima, Mike, Echo Mike, is our next waypoint. And Claudio, right now, I believe he's still on manual flying because I see the autopilot button is off. So Claudio is flying manually. So once he's established and had enough of it, he'll put on autopilot. Not just
So we're now clear to go to 22,000.
22,000. Yes.
Flight level 220.
Flight level 220. Check. Nope. All right. So Claudia's flying, and I'm just double checking what's going on. If something happens, I will notify him and make him alert, and we'll take care of the problem. Hopefully together, right? Or one takes care of the problem, the other
Yeah.
one flies. So far so good.
So far, so good.
So how are we doing today, Ryan, on the delay on the audio?
I think we are good to go.
Okay.
Let me know, guys. Let me know, guys, in the chat. Anybody on YouTube and Twitch, as well as Facebook, if there's any delay in the audio. I believe I fixed the problem. And then for you guys on TikTok, you should have no problem on the
What?
audio.
What's your is that on auto, eh?
Autopilot's on.
All right.
Okay.
All right, so we're above 10,000 here. I'm just going to shout out some people. So we have Oreste from last week. He actually said he had the
Yeah,
pleasure
yeah.
of getting 2 hours booked on the 17th of December. So you're going to see one of our viewers actually come
Right
into
on.
the sim.
Thank
All
you.
right,
Thank
very
you.
good.
17th. You're flying with me. Haha. I'm scheduled for the 17th.
Very good.
Go, Claudio.
We
Go,
have
Claudio. Go,
we have
Claudio.
Corey
Go,
Pi-
Claudio.
We have Corey Pilot from Twitch. He says, are you guys a new channel? And I said, we're not new, but we just started following a schedule, so you can catch us weekly on Fridays at
standard?
8 p.m.
Yep.
Eastern. And Corey says he's a huge aviation and flight simming enthusiast. So that's Corey.
Hi, Corey. How are
Very
you?
good. We're good.
Then
So
we
let's turn some
have-
lights on now
Yeah,
so
yeah,
they
we
can
can
see your
talk.
face, right?
Yep. So we'll
So-
talk to Corey there. And then we have Voyant, also from Twitch. He says, how do you know where you are in the world when you're flying?
Good question. You want to answer that, Captain? It's called GPS.
Well, while we're flying or while we're in the ground?
Well, in general, I mean,
Well-
it's applicable in both, right?
If it wasn't for our instruments and the navigation systems, we wouldn't know where we were, actually, unless we were closer to the ground and we know the terrain. But a plane like this flies such vast areas that it's hard to memorize all the terrain. But it's mostly by radar, the radar and our course that we put it before we took off.
It's all coordinates. It's on a flight plan.
Yeah, it's all. And if we want really to see where we are in numbers, we'll look in the FMC, and it will tell us our coordinates of where we are in the world.
So it's a mix of the FMC with a flight plan. It's the GPS, and then a lot of the electronic flight bags also have a tracker that shows you your position in real time.
Correct. So it's a combination of a lot of things.
Right. So you have longitudinal and you have vertical navigation within the plane, and that is following obviously the longitude and the vertical, and then you have the GPS to tell you where you are in reference to everywhere else in the world. Right.
Correct.
Now I don't want it to be mean, but we already at 22,000. Should have let the seatbelt signs off so passengers can go to the washroom.
Should do that.
Right on. Perfect.
And
Excellent.
if the landing lights are still, they're already off, right? So
They're all off.
Yeah.
very good.
We got all these strobe lights.
Strobe lights.
Yes, you know what? Very good. After takeoff checklist is complete. We forgot to mention that. Once we finish the checklist, we have to say after takeoff checklist is complete.
I believe I said it.
We forgot one. We forgot one light there, though.
We did not.
Did we not?
Which one?
They're all off already.
Yes,
oh,
sir.
Perfect.
Yes, excuse me.
It's the view from back
Excuse
here.
me. Excuse
Sorry.
moi, monsieur.
The poor man's view from back here.
Since you guys are talking about lights, I've noticed something on there.
Okay.
If you look at the panel there,
And then you're going to tell us.
I'm going to tell you.
Of course.
The wing lights should be off.
Yeah,
'Cause we really don't need that. That's
Yeah.
more for inspection of the
Awesome.
wings.
I
We
wanted
have-
to shine the airline logo.
We have
the logo's on.
we have somebody on YouTube named The Build, and he says, "I can't wait to have my own simulator. I love watching." So thank you to The Build.
Very good. Yeah.
Appreciate you for being here. All right, let's answer some questions on TikTok. I've been ignoring them a little bit. Let's see here. Any good questions? We have W. Mara saying, "When I was very young, I wanted to be a pilot, and now I'm an adult, but I still work at a store." Well,
Yeah.
don't be. It's never too late to chase your
yeah.
dreams.
Yeah, never
Yeah,
too late. And
never too late.
don't how do you say it? Don't be ashamed of that, because things sometimes things don't turn out the way you want it to. You know, it's just the way it is. You know, I would love to be up in airlines, but my life took me a different way. So don't feel bad about that. Just there's always other ways of doing things. All right.
We have Abu Ramzi. If you guys want to say hi to Abu, he
hi,
says.
Abu.
Abu.
He
Abu.
says you guys are doing a great job. Thank you for the content.
Thank you. Thank you for watching our video. I hope you guys enjoy it.
We have Thank My Ancestors on TikTok saying they are now just chilling and relaxing until they get to their destination. Yes, you're relaxing in a way, but you're monitoring. And obviously, we're talking to you guys because we're in a simulator. In a real flight, the pilots are not going to turn around and have a long chat unless it's with each other or air traffic or making sure that they're ahead of the plane. Right? That's
Yes.
something that the pilots do. They stay ahead of the plane, which means they're always checking a couple of steps ahead of the FMC and what they need to be doing to make sure that they're going to be right on time.
Correct.
So we have Voyant23 again on Twitch asking, are the sims of accurate representation of real flying?
Pretty much.
So this sim, yes,
Yeah,
because
pretty
it's
close.
pretty much a full replica of the actual flight, or of the actual airplane, which is the Boeing 777. So it's pretty accurate. And of course, there's going to be some things that are not 100%, like the physics of the aircraft. But in terms of the panels and the cockpit, it's very accurate. Corey on Twitch says, I've been obsessed with aviation and flight simming since I was in my early 20s. So there you go. It's a big passion of ours too. These guys have been doing it for how long now?
Oh, over 20 years.
Yeah.
Over 20 years, and
Yeah.
I'm only 23, and I've been surrounded by airplanes my whole life since my father's a pilot. So
Yep.
they've been doing it almost as long as I've been alive.
Yep.
That's right.
Yeah, it's more than 20 years.
Yeah.
So we have Oreste on YouTube saying, "Did you guys know that if you choose not to activate the flight directors before takeoff, you can activate them by clicking toga after 80 knots?"
What was the question again?
Toga
So
is
it's not a question; it's a fact. So
okay,
he's
but
saying,
toga is toga. You click toga before 80 knots. Actually,
Right,
you
but-
click toga once the engines are stable and the plane is still probably
yeah. So
only
I think he's
10.
saying a fun fact. So he's saying that if you didn't do that, if the flight directors were
You
off,
come on.
if you go manually to 80 knots and you hit toga, then the flight directors will come on.
It will come on as well when you press toga
Right.
at any speed. Actually,
Yes.
any speed.
The flight directors?
Yeah, it comes on. At
Some
any
people,
speed.
as usual,
As
on
soon as you
TikTok.
press toga,
Even this off?
yeah, you press toga, goes on.
So we
Oh,
have
we have to double
yeah.
check that. That's
we have the usual comments on TikTok saying, "I can't believe there's an airplane that's live with the pilots talking to TikTok. Is this a real flight? Is it a simulator?" So guys,
simulator.
Simulator.
so where are we? Where are we located, guys?
We're not the Terminator. We're the simulator.
Claudio, that's your cue.
I'll be back.
Where
We are located in Mississauga, Canada. Beautiful 1535 Mireside Drive, besides
Yeah.
the airport.
So
and
if you guys want to check out exactly where we are, you can go to our website at UFLYSimulator.ca, and it'll have our phone number and our booking system as well as where we are located. So if you guys want to book a session with us, you can go there. So Claudio, I'm going to quickly give a shout out if you want to also speak about this. If you guys can see, not on TikTok, but on Twitch, Facebook, and YouTube, we have a little graphic on the top left of the screen, and that says Haven on the Queensway. So if you want to explain that, Claudio.
well, that's cooperation we're doing with Queensway
Cooperation.
Cooperation, of
Partnership.
course. Partnership, we can say that. Actually, it's just a way of us to participate at Heaven at the Queensway, which is a program for the project for this Christmas, Adopt a Family. So you guys can actually donate $20, $40 to the church. You guys get a tax receipt, and with that, you helping a family to have a nice meal at Christmas. This is a program from the church, Heaven at the Queensway. Susan Carbone is one of the directors there. And if you guys see the link, that will go straight to the church website, and your donation will go straight to them. It's nothing to do from us. It goes straight to them. And that's a way to participate into the community, so we can help somebody who is needed on the holiday season, right?
There you go.
Now, thank you guys, and I hope you guys can donate, open your heart a little bit, and do that. Now, Ryan, can you show me the book? Can you get me the book?
Yep.
Gabriel, yesterday I was very lucky to meet Chris.
I know, and
Hartfield.
and I wanted to go and I couldn't.
And
I had something else
this
to
is
do.
an astronaut,
Here,
pilot,
show it on this camera here.
Canadian, okay, right there. And that's his book. And look at that.
He's the astronaut. And everybody's familiar with him, but he's the astronaut that plays guitar up in space. Though that one there, he's
Yeah. So
very
to Claudio, you guys saw the video yesterday. It was a huge lineup to every word. Standard, Gabriel.
standard.
Sorry, I moved the camera. Good. So a book to read, The Defector. If you guys have a chance, it's in the most Canadian store. AV Word, located in Etobicoke. They also have this book. It's about $30, $29.95. Pretty good price. A nice Christmas gift, right? So
There
I'm
you go.
just starting to read the book, and it was a pleasure to meet Chris, Captain Hartfield. Very down-to-earth guy, very nice. We had a little bit of a chat yesterday. He was busy, but it was fantastic to be into the atmosphere of seeing all the flight enthusiasts. There's a big lineup, great guy, down-to-earth, fantastic. All right, we are ready on our descent.
Okay,
And we
Claudio.
are
So
going-
I think we're gonna put on my side. I'm gonna put terrain on here.
Please
'cause
do
we're,
so.
We're getting into the little mountains there, and see what happens.
So we have Shisui Uchiha on TikTok asking, where are you guys going to?
We are flying from Munich to Innsbruck in Austria. And I can see already. Oh, look at this weather
So
today.
we have actually Willy Wonka asking where do we donate at. So what you guys can do is I actually posted the link in the chat, and I'll say it for you guys. Claudia, if you want to repeat this because you have the mics on for TikTok, it's havenontheq.org/ufly.
Yes.
Okay, havenontheorg.q/ufly.
Haven on the org. Dot.
Right. Havenontheq.org.
Haven on the Q.
.org
.org
/ufly.
/UFLY.
That's where you guys can donate. Okay, so we have
Thank you.
we have Voyant asking
you.
what's a pilot's work week schedule like. So that really depends on
The
what
schedule.
type of pilot you are.
That's a big range.
right? What airline you're working for, what type of aircraft you fly, what type of flying. Are you doing cargo? Are you doing flight training? Are you doing commercial flying? There's a whole bunch. Are you a flight instructor like us here? There's a whole bunch of stuff. But just for our purpose, how many hours a day are you flying with clients, Claudio?
Here, today I had 6 hours client. Tomorrow I have 11 hours.
Yeah, it's a
Saturday I have 13 hours. Sunday,
Sunday.
13 hours of flight with the clients here. So Sunday I'll be busy.
There you go. And we have
Good
Corey
schedule.
saying the aircrafts I like flying the most in the flight sim is the PMDG 747 and the PMDG 777. There you go. That's when we're at home and we're not in the sim. We're mostly flying the PMDG.
That's the one.
And you made these guys happy because they love the 747. So.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
we
we
started.
do.
We actually started with a 747.
So we have,
Yeah.
we have Batuhan saying Happy Thanksgiving. So I guess
Hi,
he's in the
Batuhan.
U.S.
Yes.
Happy Thanksgiving to
Happy
Batuhan.
Thanksgiving for you guys. Anybody watching us from the U.S., happy Thanksgiving. Look at the view. Beautiful, huh? Gabriel, let's start with our descent checklist, please.
All right. If I can get it.
Of course you can.
Wrong one. Descend. All right. So seatbelt signs. We're
Back
gonna
to on position.
on position. Okay. Altimeters and flight instruments. So I'll check.
Check.
Reference speeds. We didn't do that yet, did we? And we're gonna go with 30 flaps. Correct.
30 flaps, yes.
Check.
And VREF speed will be 140. Ryan, you can see,
Yeah,
show
I'll
them
zoom
here.
in. Give me 1 second here.
Okay.
Click here. Let's pan and let's zoom in.
Our
All
VREF
right.
speed will be 140. Flaps 30.
So you
All
guys
right.
should swap your barometers here as well.
Yeah, we did.
Oh,
Go to standard,
no,
change it
that's
again.
you know what's happening there?
Nobody's going to tell us.
We're used to 18,000,
Yep.
and here is probably a different.
Yes.
Yeah,
exactly.
that's why it's
because of
doing
the
that.
mountains.
Yeah.
So you guys should switch back.
That's
yeah.
for that.
That's the best way to do it. All
Okay,
right. So
standard.
next, auto brakes. So which one you want to use on this runway?
Auto brakes on 3.
On 3. Do that for me because my arm's a little short
It's
here.
okay.
Okay.
I got your back, Captain.
Recalls. Any recalls?
Let's check. Any recalls? No recalls.
And arriving briefing. You want to give me a little briefing on that?
Okay, so we are landing on runway
I believe it's 08.
08, correct? In case of misapproach, we fly direct to Romeo Tango Tango to 9,500, and we hold at that. And, wait for instruction.
that's pretty high. Yeah, because of the mountains.
The mountains,
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay, good. And minimums. So which minimums were we going to use today?
Minimum, we're going to say, once again, it
There's
changes again.
No, now it's correct.
Now it's correct?
Yep. So
Okay,
that was about 11,000 feet.
Okay.
Okay, see
so
that?
minimum to be to 400.
400. Okay, we'll set that at 400.
Barrow said disagree.
Maybe make sure you guys are both on 299 or 0 inches.
2990. Yeah,
90, yep.
yeah. Look at that.
Set
Right on it.
400.
So we have Oreste saying Innsbruck is actually a very challenging airport with lots of mechanical turbulence. Well, good thing you have Claudio flying in today. Hopefully he won't overshoot the runway. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see if he can beat Gabriel today.
All right. Challenge is on.
Yeah, we got a little bit of a longer runway, so it
Should be easier.
it
That's
should be
true.
okay,
It's
yeah.
not exactly a true one-on-one test, but As long as every landing you walk away from is a good landing.
Of course, 100%.
All right, so we have Voyant asking, would you say it's harder to work for an airline or private jets? Oh, that's very subjective still.
Oh my gosh.
Very subjective. It really depends, man, on work hours, who you're flying, what routes you're flying, if you're getting paid adequately, if you're getting hotels, living situation is covered. It's a lot. It's a lot for sure.
So let's slow down to 200, Gabriel.
200. Okay. So
Original Godspeed, how are you doing? Welcome to the stream.
How you doing? Welcome to our live stream.
all right. So we gonna
200.
What name is this plane? Asked by Mahad.
What name is it?
What? I guess he's asking what type of plane are we flying?
It's a 777
200 LR, long range.
Yeah.
Willy Wonka asks, how come it's daytime when it's nighttime in the U.S. and Canada?
It's a simulator.
Yes.
We can change
and
the weather.
we're flying in Innsbruck. So
Yeah. So
we
we
took off from Germany, so it wouldn't be the same time as in the U.S. or Canada, of course. Mr. Zhang on TikTok says hi.
Hi,
Hi.
Mr. Zan.
Thank you guys so much for the donations to anyone who donated to Haven on the Queensway, as well as all of the roses and donations on TikTok. We are seeing that, and we appreciate you guys, so thank you.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.
Original Godspeed says, I'm doing pretty good. How are yourselves? We're having a great evening so far. It's been a smooth flight. How are the pilots doing?
Extremely
excellent.
well. Flaps one, please.
Flaps 1.
We have a user named Fake Boeing 737 on YouTube saying hello.
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 How are you? Is it me you're looking
That's
for?
Claudio's favorite song recently.
Yeah, I know. I can't resist.
He can't resist.
Hello. It's Lionel Rich.
He's almost just as good as Adele, huh? What do you guys think? Pretty close to Adele, right, guys?
No, Lionel Rich, please. Excuse moi.
Lionel Richie. Yeah.
Richie.
Lionel
Richie.
Richie.
Richie. Potato. All right, so we're coming to 5,000 feet out of 8,000. Oh, look at the clouds
Ooh,
there.
we have a good question from Eddie Perez on TikTok. Why do the throttles keep going up and down?
Auto throttle
It's on auto throttle.
And what does auto throttle do, guys?
controls the speed. Like a
controls
cruise
the
control in the
thrust.
car.
So whatever is in that, if you want to point to the 200 bug on the speed, so he has set 200 as our knots, and
Slow
what
down
it
to
does,
180, please.
and there you go. He's gonna adjust the speed right now to 180.
180 and flaps 5.
So what the auto throttle is doing is it's actually matching. If you think about in a car, we call it revs, but what it's doing is it's matching the thrust of the engine so that it maintains the speed that is inputted into that that knob, into that bug.
It's cruise control on the car.
Yeah.
Basically cruise control, yeah.
Okay, Gabriel, can you talk to the tower and see what's the clearance?
Okay.
People are asking where are we going. So we're landing in Innsbruck, guys. Innsbruck.
We're just following the valley here.
Innsbruck Tower. 777. We
Look at that.
are approaching.
Can you see that, Ryan?
Yeah, we can see through the to the windshield.
Whiskey India 006, and we are requesting for our final approach. Or
It is indeed Friday, Mr. Fake Boeing 737. We're enjoying our Friday evening, flying into Innsbruck, and after this, we'll be enjoying dinner and then heading home.
Yeah. Okay, Gabriel, slow down to 150 and flaps 20.
we have a couple of turns here.
Yeah.
150 already.
And, yep.
Junior on TikTok asks, have you guys ever messed up? So Junior, if you missed last week's stream, you would know that we do mess up, and that's why it is really amazing to be in a simulator. You guys should check your you are extending it on purpose. So if you guys see
Okay.
the little screen there, the little orange warning on the top
Don't worry,
right
Gabriel.
of the ICAS,
Don't worry. Just slow down. I'll
it
put
shows
flaps
speed
15.
brake extended. And what is that doing for us, guys?
It's spoiling the air over the wings.
Yeah.
So we have to be careful with that because once it does that, we're slowing down. It's called a kind of air brakes, you might call it, and we're actually makes the airplane descend at the same time. So we got to be really careful with the speed brakes.
Moriel Ruiz asks, where are you guys located? Are you in the U.S.? So we are actually not in the U.S. Claudio, once again, if you want to say where we're located.
Mississauga, Ontario. It's just a city beside Toronto.
And we're right by Pearson Airport.
Yes.
And if you
So
guys
you
want
can
more
come
info,
from the U.S.,
Yeah.
fly straight to Pearson Airport, come down here, fly, go back home.
And what is what's our website, Claudio?
www.uflysimulator.ca.
Perfect.
That's slowing
Good.
We
down.
have fake Boeing 737 saying he's flying up from CYHZ to EGLL and then YSSY.
Oh,
What a set of airports to fly to. Enjoy your flight. Thank you for joining us on the stream. Really appreciate
Right
it.
on.
thank you.
We have Dwayne Karikoff saying, bring back the Pepsi. Pepsi is actually my favorite pop. And even though recently I've been drinking only water, Pepsi is definitely my favorite go-to. What about you guys? How about the pilots? What's the favorite drink?
Ginger ale.
Ginger ale. What
Well,
about you?
for me, it's Coca-Cola.
Coca-Cola, ginger ale, and Pepsi back here. So we all got different tastes.
Yeah. Actually, my favorite is a beer.
A beer.
Okay,
All right, so gear down, please.
we're down. I'll slow
we
us
go.
down a bit.
Okay, landing lights on. Let's go for the landing checklist, Captain.
727 Spy, how are you doing? Welcome to the stream.
Approach.
How many-
Radios.
Radios check. Set.
Altimeters. Set.
Altimeter set. 2990.
Alert the cabin. Maps and charts. Confirmed. All right, so landing 10 miles. We are already past that. Lights on.
On.
Gear down.
Down. Call flaps,
speed.
flaps 25, please.
Speed brakes armed.
Flaps 25. And final speed 140 plus 5.
140 plus 5.
And flaps 30 set, please. Flaps 30 set, please. Here we go. I'm taking in. I have control. That's a runway right there.
All right, guys, so we're in a critical point here. We'll answer the rest of the comments after we get to the gauge. We're going to let Claudio focus on the landing here. We're looking high. Is he gonna make it?
Yes.
You better make it. 23 years of experience.
I'm still descending at 1,000 feet per minute. So trying to be no more than that. I still see all the PAPI lights all fall white.
There you go. Mr. Boeing 737 says you better butter the bread, Claudio. Butter
Yes,
the bread.
I will.
He's
Butter.
looking
Minimum.
stable, guys.
Minimums.
He's looking
Minimums.
stable.
Minimums. Continue. Butter, butter, butter.
Speed brakes up.
To the bread. To the bread, my friend. Look at that.
80 knots.
Check. Okay.
Very good, Captain.
That's our exit right here.
Just let them focus on down here.
Okay, after landing
Look.
checklist, please.
Look at all the mountains. All the red is mountains above us.
Oh, yeah.
Landing checklist. Lights
Hey, guy, what is this guy doing?
after landing.
Get out.
APU on.
Start, please. Start. Click to start.
I
It's
did.
off. You didn't. You did?
Yeah. Let me try again.
Yeah, you did.
Oh dear. Okay. Anti-ice
Off.
or auto. External lights.
Off. Strobe lights off. Tax lights on, please. Strobe
Okay.
lights off. Strobe
Okay,
lights. I do
thank
it
you.
for you. It's okay. You're good. Look at the mountains. It's
There we
actually-
go. Boeing 737 said, "Yes, sir. The bread has been buttered."
Thank you. Thank you.
Radio off. Radar off. Auto brakes
And
off.
flaps up. And
speed
spoilers
brake.
are down.
So I'm gonna
Yeah.
bug you guys real quick. We have Robert Vulgaire
Fuck.
asking, how long is the Black Friday sale staying on?
Until Monday.
Transponder
Until
on.
Monday. You guys
on
have until
standby.
Monday.
After landing checklist complete. Parking checklist. You want to go through that one too?
Yes.
Everything.
We gotta wait till it stopped though.
Yes.
APU is running.
Yes, it is.
And parking brake set, please.
Parking brake set. Okay, fuel control switches cut off. We're stopping the engines right now.
So APU is running.
Confirmed. Yes.
Right engine. Left engine.
Park brake set.
Parking
Confirm.
brake is set.
Seatbelt signs.
Hold on.
Oh, dude, shut off the engines.
Fuel pump first.
Fuel pump first. If you say so.
That's
Hydraulic.
lights off. Now we can turn the power passenger seatbelt signs off.
Okay, so that should be around.
Okay. Yeah, we gotta fix this.
I know.
Yeah, that's what I heard. You shut down the fuel pumps first before you let the passengers go.
Okay.
All right.
Beacon.
Beacon is off. Logo's off.
Okay. Light directors.
Flight directors off, off.
Sorry. flight
Auto
director.
throttle's arm set.
Logbook.
Logbook is complete.
Okay. And then the other one shut down. But
Okay, hydraulic pumps. So
all off.
C2 off. And the valves off.
You keep these on?
Off. Now I don't.
Should keep, I keep these on.
Keep
That's okay.
those two on.
Because these are electrical.
Okay, true. Only work when the engines are on.
What, these ones?
Yeah.
No. They work off of the power.
Can you
Ground
show
power.
the overhead? I can indeed. We can give you guys a zoom into the overhead.
Can
Can
you?
you?
There we go. I'm gonna give you guys a zoom. There you go.
So these ones here are engines. The engines supply this power, and then these ones are electric. All right. So this takes power from the APU or the outside power.
All right.
Okay. So some parts of the airplane is hydraulics. Okay. For whatever, could be the doors, could be whatever, and we usually keep these on for them to have a hydraulics system working.
Okay, so I'm gonna
That's
give
all.
some shout outs to everyone that talked to us. A lot of chatters across the board on YouTube, Twitch, Facebook, and TikTok. Oreste, Fake Boeing 737, 727 Spy, Corey Pilot. We had another one here. We gotta scroll up. Yeah, Corey Pilot. We had Voyant 23. We had Batuhan come in as well. We had the build.
Back then, yeah.
Bunch of
I
people,
remember.
Amazing. Thank you guys so much. He
Thank
says,
you.
"Oh gosh, what a complete cockpit. Very cool."
Thank you. Thank
From
you.
727 Spy. And we have Corey Pilot saying, Asobo has done an amazing job with Microsoft Flight Sim 2020. Can't wait for next year's version to come out. We're also waiting. As long as the sim is compatible, once everything works with the new Flight Sim, we'll definitely look to bring that in for you guys.
So one of the things that here we don't use Microsoft Flight Simulator.
P3D.
We are running a different program, and the reason for this is Microsoft Flight Simulator 2020. It's an amazing program,
It's not ready for
but it's not for a commercial
application.
application. Here we are commercial, so we have clients all day long choosing different cities, and we need to have that information in-house in our own computer. 2020 depends on the cloud. It gives you limitation. It's not for a high demand in one day.
And
So
it has a lot of bugs in it
Yeah.
still. So it's not a
For sure.
a
It's still
program.
being polished for
No,
sure.
Yeah.
it's
We
not-
just have some new viewers come in. We have Scarpy and we have call sign Adam.
hi, Adam.
Thank you guys for coming in. We actually just finished our flight, so we're just doing closing statements. We have Oreste saying, "Well done, Claudia," and we have Fake Boeing 737
Thank you.
saying, "Lovely job, gentlemen. When's the next flight?" So usually, It's every Friday, 8 p.m. Eastern. But Claudio here actually started posting a video pretty much right before we go live on our TikTok. So you guys can follow us on TikTok, YouTube, Facebook, and Twitch. All of our usernames are the same. It's UFLY Simulator. And if you guys want to check out our new TikTok channels, it's UFLY Simulator Brazil, and we have UFLY Simulator USA. So if you guys want to go check those out as well, we're going to be growing those channels. And at the end of the stream, we're going to be showing you guys an awesome video that I actually helped film, and it's going to be our Black Friday video. So if you guys do want to come fly, the deal is going to be on until Monday, right, Claudio?
Yes, until Monday.
Until Monday. So if you guys are in the area or want to come and check it out, definitely go ahead and go on our website, uflysimulator.ca, and you guys can see where we're located, our phone number. You can talk to our amazing receptionist and book a session, or you can book it right from online. So go ahead and check those out. We're going to cue that video here. Once again, shout out to Haven on the Queensway. We're working with them in partnership, so if you guys have any spare money or would like to donate to a good cause, go ahead and donate to them. And yeah, appreciate you guys so much for being here. 727 says he's from Brazil, so...
Hey, where are you from, Brazil?
Where in Brazil?
I'm from Rio de Janeiro. Rio de Janeiro, gosto de você.
All right,
so
so Gabriel and Claudia, if you guys want to turn around and say goodbye to both the streams here. He said Florianopolis.
Oh, Florianopolis, right on. Yeah, good spot too. I'll be there.
Thank you for joining us. And
pleasure flying with you, Captain.
And we'll catch you guys on the next flight.
Captain.
All right, and we're going to cue the video. Enjoy, guys. Take care.
Thank you, guys.
Take care.
Take care. Good night.
Thank you again.
And
Good
happy
night.
Thanksgiving.